Cold February in California. We're out here on the rocks, about 20 feet up. New spot today. Got this rig that I'm tying here. Check this out, something a little bit different. See this tiny snap swivel is 20 pounds, fluorocarbon is 25 pounds, only a ½ ounce weight. Doing a drop shot with 2 hooks right there. One of my favorites with the octopus hook, little blue Kitech, little black Kitech right below it. Got 65-pound braid. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to catch 3-4 fish today. So the thing I like about fishing up high like this, especially with the drop shot, is when you cast out, especially with a lightweight, I'm using ½ ounce today, you cast out and you can let it sink, and it really stays in about a 5-foot area for a good 3 or 4 seconds. And you lift it up, let it sink and hit bottom again. Same, you're fishing the same little area. And these lingcod and rockfish are ambush predators. So sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to see what's in front of them and then decide to attack it. So that's the game plan today. ½ ounce weight. I've got 3/4 ounce weights and 1 ounce weights, also 2 ounce weights if I need it, but I'm starting out with the lightest possible. And yeah, should be able to get some fish. You see what I mean? Jigging up and down like this, staying in one area for the most part. And I feel like with a lighter weight, it's a lot more of a natural presentation. David's already got a couple bites. He's using a drop shot with a 7-inch big hammer swim bait. Got one. Got one. Oh yeah. Nothing crazy, but
Cabby?
I don't know. It looks like a little linger. Yeah, maybe a cab.
Little ling, you're right. Nice, bro.
Little ling.
She's pretty.
It's working. Most important thing is drop it down to the bottom, and right when it hits bottom, bring it back up so it doesn't get snagged. Cute, nice little lingcod. I'd say he's 15 inches. No meat on him, and they have to be 22 to keep. Hooked him right there, right in the lip. That must have been the second cast only. Beautiful fish. Look at that pattern. A little camo color. That'd be a great t-shirt or a knife skin. Look at these little bugs on him too. Little parasites. Very common. You'll see that on a lot of these rockfish. These guys are like little cats almost. They'll stay hunkered down. When they see something swimming in front of them, they'll swim up and grab it, bite it, eat it. And that's how they fish, these little ambush predators. So big tail, get a lot of water moving, just get them back in the water. See them swim off, right back down into a hole. Actually, like I always say, this is one of my favorite places to fish, right along the edge. So I'm going to target right here first. Always when you're rock fishing, you got to check your line for frays. This one was a clean retrieve, no frays. Swim baits are still good. So I'm going to do catch another fish or two right up here. And then there's the spot down where I just released that lingcod. I think there's more fish down there. So there's some underwater footage of this like submarine in Monterey, I think. And it goes, got one. Oh man, I'm trying to tell you about this. Got a fish. Oh damn, missed it. Black rockfish came off. Took my bait too. Damn. So what I was trying to say was, when you're fishing in the ocean like this, you always have some kind of current. So when you're fishing a drop shot up high like this, sometimes the current will be flowing back out. And when it's doing that, you don't even need to retrieve at all. It's almost like it's retrieving it for you. So it'll put action on the swim bait for you, and you can keep it in one spot. And I feel like if there's any fish there, then it gives them a good opportunity just to hone in on that swim bait and bite on it. But of course, on the same side, as the current comes in, you got to retrieve a little bit faster. A little fish. A little black probably or something, I don't know. What is this thing? Nice. Kelp greenling.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, dude. Oh wow, look at his fin. He's got part of his fin. There's a chomp out of it.
Oh yeah.
This is fish number 2 from this hole. Lost that black rockfish. But man, these are nice. These are really good to eat. Size limit is 12 inches on these. This is a kelp greenling. I've been wanting to catch kelp greenling a lot from shore with Swimbait. This is my first one ever from a Swimbait actually. I'm gonna give him a measure, and if he's 12, I'm gonna keep him. Oh, he's an easy 12, 13 inches, so I'm gonna keep this guy. Kelp greenling, baby. I'm gonna try to find a tide pool to keep him in. I like handling these fish too because there's no spikes on them. You don't have to worry about getting poked. A little bit of water here so he can breathe. As long as his gills are covered, he'll be fine. As long as his gills are covered, he'll stay alive. Once all this water calms down, then I can start fishing. Like all this white water is gonna calm down and it's just gonna be blue. So right when that happens, when the surge stops, that's the time to do it. And it's deep here. Let's see how deep it is. Whoa. It's 10 feet, 10, 15 feet deep. I think I was too anxious. I put the bait down before all this stuff calmed down. This is practically unfishable like this. But once it calms down, that's the time to do it. Never take your eyes off the ocean, especially when you got it churning like this, deep, a lot of current. Ah man, I think there's too much current here, but it always pays at least just to try new spots, and at least you know you tried. Last cast here. So David switched to bait. No more swim baits for him. He's got his 12-foot rod out there, cast that thing a mile. Woo! All right, now I'm gonna fish up here one more time and get my confidence back up. So the wind's picking up and we got a little bursts of rain here and there. Anyway, I got the same rig as originally. Dark color swim bait on top, trying the white on the bottom this time. Oh, hell yeah, you got one on there.
GoPro start recording.
Yeah, you got something. Hell yeah, you do. Oh!
Did you see that, bro?
Yeah. That was a freaking hitchhiker on that.
Huge lean, bro.
That was a hitchhiker. That was a hitchhiker on it.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got one too. Oh, I got a big one. Woo!
You got him.
Oh, no, maybe I got that one, huh?
You got him.
Oh, man.
Reel.
I got him. Oh, dude, I don't know how I'm going to land him, though.
Same one that I
No way. Yours was right over there, but this one, I don't know how I'm going to land him.
Oh, bro, the one that was trailing mine was at least 25.
Yeah.
Thought, right?
Yeah, dude, this one's big, too. This one's really big. You see my line?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at him. Watch. Oh, you're right. It was a cab. Yeah, dude, he's right there. Let's go get him again. Let me get this guy up here. I think this is a keeper cab.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome.
Woo, hell yeah.
Nice.
On that white.
Man, that was like bam bam.
Yeah. Okay.
This is for you, Dad. Right here. We're gonna eat this in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks to Matt.
Woo. This cabezon is in the sculpin family. Sculpin, I believe it means big head. This thing's got a big head and a lot of meat too. Man, it's such a cool fish. All right, I'm gonna put this guy in the tide pool too. Okay, so David just lost a fish right there. I don't know if you can see the rock underwater, but now I'm in the spot to get him. Nice. No, you got him. Oh, you got him. Oh! Careful, dude. Don't fray your line. Oh, he's barely hooked. Dude, that might be the one. Woo, look at that fish. Damn. Reel down to him. Pull him up.
Is he hooked?
Yeah.
How good?
Not very good.
Not very good. I got him.
It's crazy how one spot like this can be so productive. think we're gonna call it pretty soon and go crabbing. Hopefully, I don't know, that fish David just caught, that might have been the one that was piggybacking earlier. What time is it? 1:30. What time do you want to crab? So I was debating whether or not to continue this video or just do part 2, but I haven't been posting too many videos, so I'm just gonna give you guys one long video. So y'all know what crab snares are for the most part. I know I got a lot of new subscribers since my last crab snaring video, but this is a crab snare. I use 1.5 or a half-inch hardwood cloth, 16 gauge. So you put your bait inside the snare, and I keep the weight on the outside, and that way you can load this thing up with bait. It's got 6 loops. In California, you can only have 6 loops per snare. Now the most common baits to use for crab snaring to catch crab: squid, mackerel, chicken. I've only got squid and mackerel today, so I'm going to do a little comparison between the two baits. I've got 3 rods. In California, as long as you're not on a pier, a jetty, or in the bay, you can use as many rods as you want to go for crab snaring. One snare is going to have all squid, another snare is going to have all mackerel, and the third snare is going to be a mix of mackerel and squid. I'm going to attach a water wolf camera on one of my rods so we can see some underwater snare action. So let's get baited up and cast out. All you guys that aren't on the West Coast, you're probably like, fishing for crab with a fishing rod? Never heard of that. Yeah, baby. Some squid, nice and white. That's how I like it. Load this snare up. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's cast out. All right, make sure my bail is all the way open. Sometimes you can get that thing not all the way open, but boom, it clicked. Line's not wrapped around any of the eyes of the rod, so let's do it. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna tighten down my drag so I don't forget later. Gonna check the time, and it is 2:55. So let's give this one 10 minutes to start with, and then if we keep getting crab, 10 minutes, then we can lower the time to check every 7 minutes. But if we don't get any crab, then we can check every 15 minutes. So 2:55. Let's bait up the other one with mackerel right now. The only time that I ever use gloves if I'm out fishing is if I'm crabbing, especially using bait like this. This stuff stinks, and it's full of fat, so it sticks on your hands too. We got this big rock right in front of me, and then we've got a wind coming from the south. So if you know a couple spots that have big rocks and are protected from south, north, west, east wind, check them out, learn those spots. Then when you get the wind forecast, you can always go to the spots that are protected. All right, all mackerel. 1, 2, 3. Now, one thing to remember, crab snaring is not an expensive hobby to get into. Look at my rod. Rod tip is broken and got no eye on the end of my rod. All you need is the cheapest rod, as long as it's a heavy duty thing, so you can cast 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ounces, then you're good. So let's do this, mac and squid. David's pulling in his first one. Let's see what he's got. He's got something big on here.
We got a fatty.
A fatty. Where are you at? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. First cast, keeper. Look at that bright white color too. Let me get a shot of this. Woo, damn, look at that thing. Oh, that's female. That's a keeper though, for sure. Yeah. For sure. On the squid. That's a
squid and the mat combo.
Squid and the mat combo. We'll start off keeping the females. If we catch a bunch of males, then we'll release these guys. These gals, I should say. Yep, first cast. All right, baby, it's been about 12 minutes for this first one, so let's see with the water wolf. I'm gonna check mine too. Here we go. Drags set tight. That's how you do it. Reel in a little bit until you get up onto the snare. When you're onto the snare, get on up to it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh man, look at that rod bend, baby! Ooh, there's a good one on there. Hell yeah! Oh damn! Yeah. Or maybe it was the water wolf. I don't know. I don't know. Felt like there was one on there. Damn. So David caught 2 already. He's 2 for 2. He's using squid and mackerel in both of his snares. I made the snares for every rod today, so there's no discrepancy in that. So it's the bait, probably squid and mackerel. Yo, let's go check out this one David just caught. So any new people who are watching who haven't gone crabbing yet, when you measure a crab, you don't measure from the spine outside, you measure from right in there to the other side. So that's California legal. That's like Washington and Oregon. So we are legal. That's about 6 inches. Quick little lesson in crab anatomy. This is a male. You see his apron right here, more of a pyramid, sharp shaped, and that's a female, more rounded. The legs on the females are a little bit smaller compared to the crab. A lot more meat in the males. Oh yeah, there we go. Finally, this is on the squid and the mac. Feels like a good one. Now I just gotta be careful. Oh, that's a fat male. When they spread out their legs like that, they really resist the water. That's a nice male crab. Gotta bring him up slowly. Oh my God. Yeah. Ah, look at this thing.
Oh my God.
Bro, he's barely snared.
Oh, he's barely.
Ah!
Oh my God.
Look at how he's snared. Look how he's snared. Look at that.
Oh my God.
By the,
He's huge, bro.
there's so much meat in here. This is a 3-pound crab. Dude, at the beginning of crab season, this would be a $40, $50, $60 crab right here.
He's not that wide though.
No, but he's freaking massive. He's like this. He's not.
He doesn't. His carapace isn't that big, but his legs.
Yeah. Look at his hard legs too.
Dude, oh my God.
Dude, imagine if he molted and then got a new shell. How big he would be. Up to there.
7.5.
7.5 inch crab, man. Wow. That's a nice crab. That's a male. That's a nice male. So the thing is, you got to keep your reel slow and steady when you're coming up, or else he's just, if you jerk it up and down, he's going to slide off. But that's a nice male keeper right there, baby. Woo! Look at that one. Every single crab we caught was a keeper, and this one is, shoot, the other one was 7.5. This might be 7. Might be close. Anyway, it looks like squid and mackerel. That's what I caught everything on so far. So I'm not enough wasting time with the other rods, squid, mackerel separately. I'm just going to put squid and mackerel in both. I don't know. I'm done with this test. Anyway, look at this thing. Quick little tip. You can hold the crab like this. A lot of times you'll keep them calm if you keep them on their back. Another way a lot of people hold them is just from the just like that. 4 fingers, thumb on the front. But the only thing about this is they can reach this claw and they can grab your thumb. So I personally like to hold their 2 legs on the bottom. Absolutely no way that they can grab you. So that's my preferred method. Damn, 2 nice crab on the board right now. Let's cast this out, get rebaited with some squid and mackerel on the other rods. Be out here for another hour or so, hopefully catch 2 or 3 more keeper crab. Damn, look at that. Look at that. There's something. Oh yeah, last pull, got one. Yep, 6¼ inches long right here. So before you guys yell at me and get all fussy, it's legal for recreational crabbers in California to keep female dungeness crab. Commercial guys cannot keep females. So if you're on a boat or if you're crab snaring in California, you can keep female dungeness crab if you're recreational. So I'm going to keep this one, make my total 3 for the day. We're going to do a crab boil.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I had a rough day, but that's life, it happens.
All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to process the crab. Not a bad little haul. How many we got? 5 nice healthy crab. Show me how you do one. How do you process crab? That's it, like that. I'm gonna try to do this guy.
Yeah, I want to watch you do that. I've never actually done that.
God, this one is nice. Just break it in half like that, shake out all the guts, take the lungs off. You got yourself a clean crab right there. Just gonna do a quick fillet on this kelp greenling, then bring it inside. We're gonna cook this one up in some butter. He's pretty wormy. He's got some worms, this guy.
Do they actually move?
Well, not anymore. They're dead now. Does it gross you out enough not to eat it?
No. I wonder what these eggs taste like, bro. These could be delicious.
Well, that's sperm.
Oh, never mind. There you go.
These worms right here.
You gonna eat that?
Well, not the worms, but I'm gonna eat the meat.
There's a lot of worms, bro. How do you know you're gonna get them all?
Well, once you cook it, you're good. It's still moving a little. So I was saying, this knife is the Pacific Salt edition. It's a it's a rust-free knife. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
have it out in the salt all day, no rust. All right, so tell me what you got going on here.
This is just your fancy McCormick's crab boil.
That's it? That's it? Dude, I was expecting more than that. I thought you were like a master chef in here. You're just buying McCormick's bags?
Yeah, bro. Straight McCormick's.
There's the cabezon fillets right there. Boneless, skinless, ready to eat. No worms in that one. But David and I, we're going to be eating this. That's the kelp greenling. Really delicate, flaky meat. Had a lot of worms, but it's okay. Cook them, it doesn't matter. A la crab. It's the crab feast.
Defrosting.
Yeah, it's freezing out there. Lingcod liver right here.
Beautiful.
Looks like a mushroom.
Kind of.
Cut me
I'm
off.
really curious if it's going to taste at all fishy.
Lingcod liver. Let's see what we've been missing out on. Just going in on it, huh? Just the whole damn thing.
On a fishiness scale from 1 to 10, I'd give it a 4, but it's an enjoyable fishiness. It's not overpowering.
It's got the texture of liver.
It tastes more like fish than it does liver.
Yeah.
There's a faint kind of finish of liver.
When I bite into it, it tastes like sausage texture, like a sausage, like a chicken sausage.
Not very creamy. I think I overcooked it.
I wouldn't go out of my way to preserve it.
I liked it. I think that'd be really good. You could make like a pate out of it, man. Spread on some crackers.
Go for it.
Yeah, I like game. I like anything game. I like any and all game meat. So
Just a little bit of butter for the fish. Well, David's outside getting some time from the garden in the storm. I'm just going to put some Cavenders on here on this kelp greenling. It's got salt and everything, so this should be all that I need.
just a little bit bigger. So those are deboned? Oh yeah.
Just a little wormy.
Where'd you learn that technique, man? That's pretty smooth. Look at that.
Avocado after avocado. I eat a lot of avocados. So that's what we're dealing with right now with the kelp greenling.
This is the quintessential fisherman's meal right here. You gotta get the avocado fish combo bite. Oh man. Yes.
So this is what we're doing next. This is right before the crab, the inari. You've never had this, right? This
Never had nari, never even heard of it, don't know what it is. It's like the egg? Is there egg in here?
No. It's bean curd.
Ooh! Damn! Hell yeah! Oh yeah!
Never had it, huh?
Keep more of that coming, dude. What have I been doing with my life?
It's like a little taco, a little pocket inside. You can put your rice in there. After you put your rice in there, you put avocado, and then you put anything you want on top. Crab, fish, raw fish, have some sushi. Probably put some Spam on it or something if you wanted to. Oh yeah, those are done for sure on the bottom.
Absolutely. Crab time, folks, boys and girls, ladies and gents.
A little crab, avocado, and rice. Cheers, brother.
Yeah. Cheers. I can't believe something out of a can is so good.
Yeah, right. Look at this. This is just from one leg. from one crab. Dude, that.
I'm right there with you.
So yeah, I'll try
Right in
this.
there, bro.
All right.
All the way in.
That's what it's all about, man. Just fishing to eat. Fishing, getting crab, getting fish.
Yep.
Loading this one up with crab. Dipping it in the butter. See how that tastes.
You're dipping the whole thing. Go for it.
It's good. Adds another little flavor, another little twist to it. I don't know if you've ever gotten king crab before, but it's delicious, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I hear dungeness is like the best.
Well, I don't know. Like king crab, you just got these big old legs, all meat, this long of a leg from knuckle to knuckle. So you just pull out this corn cob of meat, just all meat.
Really?
So good. So good.